Good evening again, everyone. My name is Peridot Webster, owner of Peris Plus, the bra boutique. We have been in existence since 2007, and this evening I would be coming to you to talk about our cotton bralettes. We've begun making our own bras, of which I'm wearing here in the first side, our cotton bralette.
And while our athletes were doing us proud in Tokyo, we have another young lady, a business owner by the name of Peridot Webster, who was also representing herself and the Trinidad and Tobago at the Entrepreneurial World Cup. So thank you for joining the TTT News Special. I'm DK Roster, and we are going to be speaking right now with a young lady who is catering to the young lady going through early stages of puberty to the mature woman looking for style and comfort. Peris Plus, the bra boutique, has responded to the needs of women by offering quality bras and undergarments at an affordable price. So we are joined by Peridot Webster. Thank you so much for making the time, and how are you doing? And congratulations. Peridot?
Thank you very much. I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. So tell me, what was going through your mind with regard to the pitch, this Entrepreneurial World Cup?
To be very honest with you, it was not something that I was looking for. Someone sent me the link and they said, Peri, I think you should apply. And I applied and I thought nothing of it because it was a very lengthy application process. And when I applied, I went into my junk mail, funny enough, and I saw that the mail was sent to me, the letter was sent to me that I had made it into the finals for the local leg in Trinidad, that's for Trinidad and Tobago. And I had 1 day to prepare because I would have missed the meal. And there were 7 participants, 7 entrepreneurs just like myself. And afterwards, I would have won the local leg. And I think after winning the local leg, then it really registered how serious this was, how serious it is, I should say, rather. And I would have automatically qualified for the regional leg. And for the regional leg, same thing as the local leg, you have 3 minutes total to pitch your business. Um, and after the 3 minute period, you are then questioned by a panel of judges. So it's almost like a shark tank kind of setting, but of course virtual. And coming third in the Caribbean, there were 17 other Caribbean countries that would have participated, and Trinidad and Tobago came third overall. And for that, I am very, very thankful to be able to represent the country and also represent my brand in this way.
And speaking about your brand, because I want to get back to the World Cup in just a bit, but Peris Plus is something that started in 2007. What led to that 2007 start?
Well, in 2007, I had my son, and I always wanted I always had that entrepreneurial spirit, if you want to put it that way. And I started, I took $1,500 out of my savings at that time, and I started off with 6 bras purchasing online, because I didn't have a credit card or anything like that at that time. So you had to pay via Western Union. There's so many things you had to learn in that process. Um, because growing up, there was always a problem for me to get the correct bras during that puberty stage. And at that time, my mom could not have afforded the proper bras to to help in the developmental area, if you want to put it that way, where the breasts are concerned. So that is how the business started out of my own needs. I specifically remember when Wonderful World started, they used to do balance parcel. That's to tell you how long ago that was. And mommy used to go and pay money every time she would have gotten money to be able to purchase the bra, and that bra was reserved solely for church. And you had to wear whatever you had during the course of the week for school. So when we say that customer service is a priority for us, it really is a priority for us because we understand that as human beings, we all have our hang-ups. And as women, I think sometimes that's amplified even more. So we understand that, hey, you may feel uncomfortable that you have a full bust because you could you could have a small frame and have full bust. And you could be a little bigger than average and have smaller busts, and we cater to both aspects, but especially women with fuller bust. We cater for and ensure that their experience um, is a memorable and a pleasurable one.
And with regard to that experience, and I'm glad you spoke of the word, you used the word experience. What kind of feedback were you getting? Because I believe when you started your business model was actually direct marketing, going to the customer. What was that like, and how has your business evolved?
I started off with a gym bag of bras. I had a gym bag that a friend of mine, Zico, gave to me. And I had my 6 bras in that. And I didn't have a vehicle or anything like that. I used to travel and or hire a taxi to go to customers, go to their homes, um, go to their office spaces and fit them, etc. And if it's one of the things that they truly appreciated was that personalized touch.
And that personal touch is something that
And
you
it just really grew from there.
and that personal touch is something that you have not lost over the years. But
Um,
the is there a specific person that you cater to? And I know you say yes, you're looking at clients or you're making sure that you cater for clients who are a little bustier than others. But I ask because, and you also brought in the nuance of someone who might have a very small frame, but at the same time they're busty. So is there a specific kind of person that you cater to? Is someone who has a specific kind of problem? Are you the first person that they think of, say, Peris Plus caters to me like that, let me go to them? What does a client look like?
well, we cater to all women, as I would have said in the pitch, meaning from the early stages of puberty and onward. But our focus is always the woman with the fuller bust. So when I say fuller bust, we're talking about from D straight up to O cups, O as an oval, because those are difficult sizes to find. And we really try our best to help everyone that comes into our path as best as we can.
And definitely, there's a lot that I can learn from you, but I know this much, that being able to, one, find one that fits, and two, one that fits comfortably can mean all the world. But we continue the conversation when we return. We're speaking with business owner and advocate, I believe, as well as a person who plays on the Entrepreneurial World Cup, Peridot Webster. We continue the conversation when we return. Stay with us.
Brown Room or VBR by Peris Plus, the Stay at Home edition. We are so happy to announce that we have started making our very own cotton bralettes. Yes, the Peris Plus Comfort Lounge collection is something that we have been working on for some time. Designed by yours truly and made right here in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm actually wearing one right now. It's 100% cotton, super comfortable, no underwires, and perfect for women like us who are working from home that just want to be comfortable throughout the day. We can assure you that once we get the go-ahead to reopen, you'll be seeing a whole lot more from us. Stay tuned for more information. In the meantime, be good to yourself, and remember, you are more than enough. Bye-bye.
And yes, that timely reminder that we are more than enough. We are speaking with Peridot Webster, business owner, person behind those cotton bralettes that we're going to be talking about. Peridot, no, you would have closed your physical location. We have gotten the go-ahead to reopen, but your business would have seen a boost in sales, I believe, during the pandemic. How did that come about?
With the virtual bra room, and I started that last year, April or last year March, when we were in the first period of the lockdown. Our physical store was closed. How do we still stay in contact with our customers? How do we still connect with them? How do we still stay relevant? How do we still stay visible? And that is how the VBR came about. So it was just me with my phone talking about a host of topics, from how to measure, the different types of bras, the different breast types, a myriad of topics. And with that, our customers depended on us more to give them more information, and it grew from there. And we also gained new clients as well as a result of it, coming in to get consultation or get more information as the case may be. Because, as something as we say here, even if you don't get something from us, even if you have to go somewhere else and purchase, at least you know what you're looking for.
And how does
And
some
and, and because of that, persons really responded even really, really well. So every Wednesday, it's the VBR. And we were able to partner with other persons as a result of it. Because people are looking, when you think people are not looking, they are um, appreciating what we were doing and the service that we were offering.
And just before we talk about how we contact to engage you, I like the fact that you spoke about partnering with individuals. And one of the things that it seems as though you have been very conscious about is looking at where you can have these sorts of partnerships. Who are some of the people that you
Yes.
partner with? To what end?
We have um, one of the things about Peris Plus, our organization, is that we're very unique in our ability to create new programs or new events. So one of our first and our main partners would be the Trinidad and Tobago Cancer Society. Every October for Cancer Month, they would come with their mobile clinic, and we would offer the pap smears and the breast examinations to our clients. But we don't just offer it, we make it a bit fancy. So we will have bras and brunch, or joy to the girls, give your girls a gift of a breast examination or a pap smear. Try to make it fun and interactive. The Cancer Society, that's one. They also provide educational seminars right here in the boutique for customers. We also partner with Langston Roach, in providing their delicate wash. We promote that as well, and we promote it a lot to use in terms of caring for your bras the proper way. That's that. There's Kotex, the brand Kotex. We have a program called Every Girl Deserves Care, period, which is our response to ending period poverty. That is the term that is being used now. So in that program, persons are asked to bring in hygiene products. We do not accept cash under any circumstances. We You bring in your hygiene items in exchange for Peris Plus points on your bill.
And definitely that is one thing to be lauded. And I appreciate the fact that you say, okay, well, we don't take cash because it's easier to be accountable this way. And I guess the person will also have more of a sense of responsibility sometimes. Because for my part, if I'm giving something, I want it to be something that I will use.
Yes,
So it's up to a
correct.
certain sort of
And
level.
it, and, and it's not just that. It is also the hair grease or the combs, whatever the home may need. Because sometimes we donate to homes and we think that, okay, we give them clothes every Christmas, but sometimes they may need the hygiene items, they may need the hair grease, they may need somebody to talk to. It's not just giving them gifts or giving them toys for Christmas. It's a host of things that they would need, but in our little corner, this is what we are doing.
So I really want to talk about the bralets, a new partnership that you are making, because I heard something about underwires. But just before that, if someone is seeing or finding out about Peris Plus for the first time, how do they contact you? and take me through that consultation period, both for someone coming in for themselves, or there may be somebody like myself with my partner, significant other, and I want to organize something like that for them. Take me through the steps, please, Peridot.
Sure, no problem. Well, we have our Facebook and our Instagram page at Peris Plus. Our contact number is 465-7617. You can give us a call and we would be happy to help you. Or to send us a message, whether it be on the Facebook or Instagram. The website is being worked on as we speak.
All right, now you give me an idea of the business model in 2007. What sparked the idea for the bralettes?
The bralette really, now, first of all, my end game has always been to manufacture my own bras, period. That has always been um, the ultimate end game for me in that aspect, right? But the bralette came about when we were, again, while we were during the lockdown period last year, the initial lockdown. Women were home. Most women were home. Most persons were home, or whether they be on rotation, but they just wanted to be comfortable. And I also have a number of customers, included those who may have had breast surgery, that they did not want anything with an underwire. They wanted 100% cotton and something that would have been comfortable for them. So that is how the bralette came about. Um, in September of 2020, I designed and launched our own sleepwear line, and then we started making our own panties right here in Trinidad and Tobago. Um, I would have done the designing, and then we linked with two seamstresses, and that is how the bralette came into production from there. It was just really COVID and this recent lockdown that would have stopped that.
All right, and we have about two minutes more. You spoke about your entrepreneurial spirit. Some people may have shied away when they realize, okay, well, there are other players in the field. What was the thought process for you to say, okay, well, I am going to use the competition as an opportunity to increase my business and possibly even provide to them? What is that line of thinking?
Um, I wouldn't even see it as, yes, you see it as competition, but the same way that there's more than one doubles vendor, there's more than one person that will sell bras or sell any other product. There is room for everyone. That is my mindset. There is room for everyone. And what you have to do is, yes, you are aware of the other players in the field. You cannot be ignorant to that. But if this is your chosen field, do the best that you can do in your corner. Ensure that whatever you do it to the best of your ability. Um, People always tell me, and this is something I tell my clients all the time. People tell me I say thank you too much, because sometimes when I'm in the footing room with them, I say to them thank you, because the reality is you have options. Ever so grateful for every customer that comes through our door, every repeat customer that we have, being cognizant of they have options, but they have chosen to come from Guayari, they've chosen to come from Moruga, from Tofu, from Sangre Grande, from Icacas, from in the west in Diego Martin. They've chosen to come to Cuba to get bras, and that is something that I don't take for granted. But the bottom line is there is room for everyone.
And with that, we want to thank you so much for the work that you are doing, Peridot Webster. And on behalf of the entire news team, we want to thank you for tuning in to the TTT News Special. Have a good one.